Alright guys, I'm here with Divorce the Horse today and at a JW Solar USA. So today what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be completing the system and to wire up the battery monitor kit, the BMK made by Magnum, so that we can able to set up battery capacity and state of charge and voltage regulation for both the AC and DC specification. So what I've done now, let's go inside and you will see the rest what's happening, and from there we're going to start to charge the batteries, trying to use the generator. And right here I have Divorce the Horse with me, who is going to be saying hello to you guys here. He said he's a valet driver. I have a JW Solar USA, guys. Check this out. This is what we're doing here. We got a battery monitor kit already wired. If you can hear on the background, something's running there. But I can run this one quick with you. Got the battery monitor kit, the BMK sitting in there. And you can see the communication. The light is flashing. That means it's supposed to be communicating. There you go. There's a green light on the box right there. So this is the DC wiring. Takes the power from the battery to power up this guy. So we have the orange cable here, supposed to be going on the load side, and the blue one goes to the battery. So they have the positive and negative wire here already connected, which looks just like this one. 16, I think it's a 16 gauge or whatever it is. And the load side is here on the shunt. So 500 millivolt, 50 millivolt shunt to 500 amp hour 500 amp hour shunt. Here it's connected. So this is the load side and this is the battery side. And here we incorporated a breaker, which it requires a 2 amp for this guy to run. So I have the breaker. I used a breaker instead of using a fuse. And what I've done after that, you connected the communication with the network cable, getting into this one and plugging it to the green side. Magnum makes it really easy, you know, just on the fly. Everything works great. So just a little, because it's a little breaker and a 2 amp thing. It has the breaker right here, 2 amp, and connected just for the generator to do a test. We got a generator or the AC in on this one, and this is going to be the AC out. We just put a temporary use so that we can able to charge this battery for a generator, diesel generator right here. So I got my VMAX thing right here, so it's charging this battery right there. And some of you guys will be asking why we can just tie that diesel generator into this huge battery bank, which is a 990 amp hours. So we got it connected right here, and now we already initialized the charging. So the system is charging, communicating, and right away you can see what's coming in here. We're bringing earlier I was bringing about it was bringing 111 amps, so now it's just about 96 amps. So the battery's almost getting charged. If I get back and show you the state of charge, this is the battery, this is the amp. The amps we're putting in right now. And these are the amps we already put it into the battery. We're putting on to the battery right now. These are the ones we already put in. About 89 amp hours. The battery was sitting at 15 point something volt. So, and I'll show you our battery bank capacity here. The setup, the good efficiency, I would recommend just leave it auto because it automatically adjusts the system. The battery as the life expectancy of the batteries gonna be going, and it's doing all the regulation for you to put it in the efficient mode. Instead of you going like this, so they put it about 90 or whatever, just leave it the way it is. Okay, and that's what it is. So if we can go, it's a 900. I think I showed you the 990. Okay, there we go. There, the amp hours right there. 990 amp hours. That's a whole lot of power, guys. A lot of power. So the system is doing it. It's not even connected there to the automatic generator start. We are using the generator and running into the 20 amp. If you look here, we have on a 20 amp breaker, which the generator output, one of the legs is a 20 amp, and we have a 30 amp, and we have a 240. So we just have it right here. So it's charging. Everything is working well for Divorce the Horse. As the amperage is dropping, the voltage is rising. At 16 volt, these batteries, and it's gonna drop. Started dropping, it's reducing the pressure. Let's see what the state of charge says on this. It's still thinking. Okay, it's still thinking. So till it hits the threshold, and it's gonna read and started doing the recount of everything. From 100%, started subtracting how much power has been out and how much power you need back to fill up the tank. So let's go and show you the generator. You guys seen this generator before, and this is what it is, the YAMAHA, the YG6600 DE helper annual. So we had it on a 20 amp breaker right here. And there's a 30 amp switch breaker. There's a 30 amp. There's a 40 amp of a 240 here. 240, you're gonna throw this breaker up. And you can also use a generator start for this one. So guys, it's really awesome. You can go in the eco mode. So now we're running low on fuel. So what we're gonna do, since we're running for quite a while, we're gonna be putting more gas in there. So look at that. Nice. So guys, I'm not gonna start the generator. You can do whatever you want to do, but I'm not gonna interrupt the charging of the system right now. So this is the first test on the generator. If you Divorce the Horse, it's here running the show. Standing there is cold. The sun is almost shining today. Kind of cloudy. No solar panels up yet on the roof at all. But we use the generator. By spring, solar panels gonna come in. Let's load up some fuel. 6-gallon fuel here. And you have to always use the 91 fuel grade. The 91 is good for collectible vehicles. It's used for newer vehicles or small engines, 2-stroke engines and all that stuff. That's what the generator needs to run efficiently and cleanly. Let's pull up the thing here. It costs $2.50 per gallon. $2.50. So we're gonna load up this generator and see how things go. Like and subscribe. Running a generator with a bus right here by JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, we already filled up the gas. So check this out. We are sitting at flow charging right now. We're bringing about 72 amps to the batteries. The voltage is sitting at 15.9, which is gonna be full anytime from now. You can see the threshold is gonna drop right away, and the state of charge will go 100%. Now it's still thinking. Okay, that's what it does. So you'll see the tank is full. Then it's gonna kick and gives you the correct readings. So we just have a millivolt to fill up that, but it takes a lot for that to run complete charge in a millivolt. System is doing great, healthy, just like Divorce the Horse here. It's coronavirus free. He's not sick. We make sure that we social distance.